Whoa! 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 Oh, we got us a wild one today! Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I'm Oso Grylls. Now, you might be wondering, where did I get a pet whale? Well, it might be to your surprise, but this whale's actually a wild one. Hey! Calm down, beauty! You got a man on board! Now, today we'll be visiting the Henry Clay Woods. In these woods, it's gonna get dangerous. We might find some strange creatures, some trees. We need to find some shelter. There might even be some water. This is our stop right here. Follow me.
And just like that, we start our adventure. Our adventure into the wild. Now, in the wild, you gotta make sure you protect yourself, cause everything wants to kill you, cause everything is dangerous, especially the trees. Now in the wild, you might encounter some water. You gotta be careful. Water's a very dangerous creature. You touch it, and you might drown. This is why I'm being cautious. You can never be too cautious, cause it's the wild. Now for instance here, there was water, and I had to be careful not to touch it, cause I might drown. So as a solution, I had to build a bridge. Took me a total of 2.5 years, but I finally filled the bridge. Now, the first step to becoming a wild animal is to think like a wild animal, act like a wild animal. So, you gotta get in touch with nature.
Now, you wanna get in touch with nature, with the wild, and in order to do that, you wanna maybe climb a tree, and so you can get in touch with nature, and I'm all the way in this tree, can't even.
Now that tree was quite difficult. It may not look like it, but when you're in the wild, you gotta remember, all trees are evil. They're deceiving little bastards. You can't be fooled by them. For instance, some trees were looking at me funny, so I had to strike first. Make sure they didn't eat me while I was sleeping. This tree here, pretty sure it's the one that killed my aunt and uncle, so I had to get my revenge, cause all trees are evil. Hiya. You can never be too careful in the wild, cause remember, all trees are evil, and they want you dead. So what you gotta do is you gotta kill all of them, and then make a house made out of dead trees. Once you got your house all built, what you want to do is you want to stand inside and not move. You want to make sure all the trees are dead, because if they're not, they'll eat you.
Oh my. Hey, you alright? You gotta be careful. Sometimes these animals leave some droppings. Too slow. Back up! No, come here! No, back up! No, stop! Stop moving!
And it was right then and there that I discovered I was terribly hungry. Hungry for meat. I had to eat. That rhymed. Heh 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 heh. just like that, after all my tracking, I've found my prey. Look at it, loathing, bathing in its filth. Disgusting creature. I want it in my tummy, so I had to camouflage. Now when you camouflage, the animals can't see you. That's why they call it camouflage. And then when they're not expecting it, you gotta strike. Don't feel bad for it. Show no mercy. It's just an animal. And there we go. Just like that, you've killed your first prey. Now you won't be hungry no more. You'll have something in your tummy. Once you finish killing your animal, you want to make sure it's dead. Because oftentimes, those little bastards won't be dead. And then they'll eat you while you're eating them. So you gotta make sure you kill them efficiently. Yummy. That meal, delicious and nutritious. A good meal before you begin your hibernation. But before you do that, you gotta make sure to go tinkle. Now, I'll see you in 3 to 4 months after my hibernation is over. I am one with nature.